EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Mayfield going to the air right away. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A first carry for Rashad White. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. First down, Buccaneers. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And Good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Alert! Alert! The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well. And they free kick it from the 20 now. This is taken at the 15.
I double team him.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield off the play fake. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Let's go! Let's go!
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's had a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to correct course here. They had the safety turned in against them last time they had the ball. That was followed by the field goal. So they'll operate from behind now as they start 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the boots right now, The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
Back to Robinson now on first down. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Falcons at 8-4 now in the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so try to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. These 2 teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. It was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. That'll bring up second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge him?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 2. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Baker going to change it up. Mayfield looks to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. First down, here's White. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On second down, they'll run with White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. action. Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, we're 33.
Mayfield now. Flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Mayfield on play action. Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 4th down, Mayfield. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. 2nd and 10.
Regular. King. Hey, alert. Hey, alert. Done.
Now Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. David Njoku, 26 yards. And the Bucs are once again back in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
They're on 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From the red zone now, Mayfield. That's to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
White going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Mayfield. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
let's go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. 2nd and 1. That's going to be caught by Pitts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I certainly thought he had an open book beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Rondale Moore. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Now they'll shift things around.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. There's big Quinnen Williams, the All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 6. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Mooney the motion man right.
Hurt! Right there, hurt!
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
But he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
You just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Ready!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Baker changing the play at the line. They keep it on the ground. White again. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing, Mayfield. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's more on the return. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now motion left with Mooney.
60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. He may go. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 46, Falcons 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Seven Pirates. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And complete to Drake London. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
13 yards. Brings up third down.
Warriors 17.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Right here.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking deep here for Mooney. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Going right side is White. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 91 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now Mayfield, throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. White. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, this is White. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year and 12th overall. And the Buccaneers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coach just tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Mayfield's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
Running out of the gun with White. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips. They're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Stop below 18. Hurry, 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 hurry.
2nd and 4. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
65 cat, 65 cat.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That pass complete to Moore. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. pitch. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
First and 10 at the
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Bucs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Tampa Bay, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, you wonder what this will do to their playoff